Welcome everyone to my channel called Harbi Kafir, brought to you by the Dar el Harb Center for Islamic Studies and me, your host, Harbi Kafir. So however you found this channel, it is my most fervent hope that you will return frequently to learn more about what attempts to pass itself off as the religion of peace, Islam, and how it affects us folks known in Islam as Kafirs. But just to be honest, and I always try to be honest, Islam does see itself as the way to reach ultimate world peace, just as soon as everyone has submitted to the rules of Islam, which is known as Sharia, so you can live the correct way according to Islamic traditions, which is known as Sunnah, so everyone can live like slaves of a cruel, malevolent God, not children of a loving, benevolent God. But this being my first of what I hope will be many episodes, I need to give my desired audience, that being other Kafirs, some background of how and why I decided to create this channel and this character. Y'all didn't really think my name was Harbi Kafir now, did you? So a few years ago, I began to notice how much one of the major religions here on earth was treated differently than others, and around the same time I began to watch some videos here on the old YouTube that answered a bunch of the questions I had about the religion that seemed to be getting all the special treatment. I can't really remember which videos I watched first, like a baby doesn't remember his or her first steps, but it was just as momentous. Maybe I was guided by an unseen hand, but whatever it was, here I am. I am very grateful to the people who helped me attain this level of enlightenment and filled me with the motivation to enlighten others, because I would have never been able to get to where I am today without them. They are all from the YouTube in no particular order. Who am I kidding? I like Bill the best, and that would be Dr. Bill Warner with his Political Islam channel. I suggest you check it out. There's also Dr. David Wood of the Acts 17 Apologetics channel. The Apostate Prophet with his eponymous channel. Dan Gibson with his archaeological and geographical approach to his channel, which is also self-titled. El Fadi, an Arab ex-Muslim of the CIRA International channel, is also an excellent resource, along with Dr. J. Smith of the Fander with a P, Fander Films channel. Robert Spencer of Jihad Watch channels, also excellent, as well as Dr. Daniel Brubaker of the Variant Quran channel. Although he's kind of, it takes some getting used to. He's kind of deep there. And there's someone else that I've discovered here that's talk about deep. I discovered a fella named Thomas Alexander that has posted videos on a newly revealed concept that has given me way too much to think about. But as I begin this struggle to inform my family, friends, and other Kafirs, I feel as though my starting point is on the shoulders of the previously mentioned giants, and I hope that I don't embarrass them too much. I will be attempting to address some controversial topics and will refer to the Islamic sources and traditions I have been taught to show y'all how the people that follow the way of submission would seek resolution when presented with different situations. You might be quite shocked that what is deemed acceptable in Islam. Some of the topics I intend to discuss here will be wife beating, slavery, proper urination, pedophilia, pork, beheading. Oh, that was a big news item just this past week. Aggressive praying, situational ethics, lying, Mohammed, peace be upon him, jihad, I struggled with that one. Dhimmis and kafirs. What's a dhimmi or a kafir, you might ask? Well, that's what I'm here to teach you. Also, controversial art, Sharia law, inequality of treatment, apostasy, duality, abrogation, science, and oddly enough, the golden rule. I might even take a stab, so to speak, at explaining how little is actually known about the origins of Islam and the one referred to as Allah's final prophet. Peace be upon him. So, what I would like to do on this channel, if you will be patient with me, is explain the way of submission, because Islam means submission, and how Islam commands kafirs be treated. And I'll do this as simply as I can, because I am a simple man, and that is the only way I can hope to accomplish this mission. Now, with the inspiration from those already mentioned, I officially launched this channel and the Dar el Harb Center for Islamic Studies, hopefully to better inform other kafirs about what Islam really thinks about us, using their own sources. And that would be the Sirah, which is the biography of Muhammad, peace be upon him, the most perfect human example of how to live one's life. The Hadiths, which are the traditions or remembrances of sayings or actions by Allah's final prophet, peace be upon him. These were written down generations after the fact. And of course, the Quran, which Allah, the one true God, shared directly with his prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, or sometimes through the Archangel Gabriel. And because I always want to refer to at least one Islamic source each episode to help explain that lesson, I will leave you with this passage from the Quran today for you to ponder. It is Surah, which is a chapter. So Surah 3, verse 28. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Believers should not take kafirs as friends instead of other believers, and whoever does so will have nothing to hope for from Allah. Thank you very much for spending a few minutes of your important time here at the Dar el Harb Center for Islamic Studies. And please remember, know Islam, my fellow kafirs, so there is no submission.